You should also decide how the task has to be done, and you should give certain knowledge to the workers. What is your organization goals? Your organization goal is to come out with good quality product. Your production activities will be done in the production department. This is grouping activities. You have to group finance activities in the finance department, marketing activities in the marketing department. Hello, this is Purna Chandra, Faculty Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram. So we are dealing with the subject Management Principles and Practice for first sem B.Ba. So today we are starting with the third unit, and today will be your first session in unit 3. So the name of the unit is Organizing and Staffing. Organizing is your second function of management and staffing is your third function of management. So we will start. So in today's class, we'll be dealing with meaning and definition of organizing and step in organizing process. That is various steps which you will be dealing in organizing function, nature and purpose of organizing. So we will start one by one. So first we'll just introduce ourselves to what is organizing. So what does this state? So we will see. Organizing is a function of gathering resources, establishing orderly uses for such resources, structuring tasks to fulfill organizational plans. So what you are doing is, you want to manufacture a particular product. So simply you cannot manufacture a particular product. You need to deal with raw materials, that is your material resources, as well as workers, that is your human resources. Here what you are doing is, you are gathering resources and you are establishing an orderly use for such resources. So you are making different groups of people to deal with different tasks, like your production department, your finance department, your marketing department, etc. So what you are doing is, in organizing, you are structuring tasks. That is, you are dividing similar related jobs into different departments. Second point you see, it includes the determination of what tasks are to be done. For example, there will be different kinds of tasks which you will have to perform. Like what? Your finance task, finance related work, your production work, your marketing work. So what you are doing is you are deciding what task has to be done. Next, how the tasks are to be done. Just making departments will not be enough. You should also decide how the task has to be done, and you should give certain knowledge to the workers working in different departments regarding how the task has to be done and how the task has to be grouped. For example, as I've already explained, you have to group finance activities in the finance department, marketing activities in the marketing department, and your production activities in the production department, that is grouped. Next, who is going to be responsible to these tasks? That is, for example, you consider 3 departments, finance, marketing and your production. So what you have to do is, you should appoint a person to be responsible for these tasks, like finance manager to head the finance department, production manager to head the production department, marketing manager to head the marketing department. This is the introduction to organizing. So next we will see the meaning of organizing. Organizing is the process of arranging and structuring work to accomplish organization goals. So what is the meaning here? For example, your organization goal is to make 1 crore profit. So this is your organization goal. So to make 1 crore profit, you might have to produce 1000 products. So you might have to produce 1000 products and sell these 1000 products. Simply you cannot produce 1000 products. What you have to do? You should plan. Then after planning what you have to do, you should organize things. That is, for example, you might require 100 workers. 100 workers. And you might also require 1000 kgs of raw materials. So you have to organize these things. You require 100 workers and 1000 kgs of raw materials. So you conduct the function of organizing. This is the thing. meaning. Now we'll go for definition of organizing. Organization is the structural relationship by which an enterprise is bound together and framework in which individual efforts are coordinated. It is given by Knudsen O'Donnell. So what you're doing is you're making different departments, and these departments will come out with certain individual tasks, and finally you are coordinating those tasks to achieve your organization goals. What is your organization goals? Your organization goal is to come out with good quality product, so that everything is organized and the product, good quality product, is produced. This is called definition. This is the definition of organizing. So next we go for steps in organizing process. What does this mean? So there are various steps in organizing process. The first step is determination of objectives. What does this mean? Basically, any task or work to be done, it should have objectives. The other meaning of objective is aim. The other word is aim. First, you should determine what is your aim. So that is the first step. For example, your aim is to make 1 crore profit. So to make 1 crore profit, you might require 1000 kgs of raw materials, and also you might also require 500 workers to produce, for example, 1000 products. So you organize. First, you know what is your aim. Then what you do, you determine the activities. To achieve this aim, you are determining the various activities. That is finance related activities, production related activities, marketing related activities. After determining the activities, what you are doing, you are grouping the activities, like your finance department, your marketing department, and your production department. So finance related activities will be done in the finance department, marketing activities will be done in the marketing department, and your production activities will be done in the production department. This is grouping activities. Then assigning duties. What is the meaning of assigning duties? For example, this is the finance department. So finance department will be controlled or headed by the finance manager. This is assigning duties. You are appointing a finance manager and you are giving him certain duties to perform the task. Similarly, your marketing will be headed by the marketing manager, and similarly your production department will be headed by the production manager. So you are assigning duties to all these managers. This is called assigning duties. Then developing relationships. What is the meaning of developing relationships? For example, these are the different departments. So this is the finance manager, this is the finance department, marketing department, and production department. And here there are workers. So they are working in their departments. These are the workers working in the finance department. These are the workers working in the marketing department and headed by the marketing manager. And this is the production department, and these are the working in the production department. So you are developing relationships. So here what happens? These workers are responsible or they are accountable to the finance manager. Whatever work he tells, he will do and he will report to him. Similarly, these workers are responsible to the marketing manager. And similarly, these workers, the production department workers, will be responsible to the production manager. This is called developing relationships. So these are the steps in organizing. So next we will go for nature of organizing. What is the nature of organizing? First one is common objectives. That is, the organization has got one objective, that is to make profit. So they are organizing. So there might be different tasks that has been performed inside the organization, but to achieve a common objective. Next is division of labor. You are dividing the labor, that is, you are grouping similar related tasks into different departments and you are dividing the labor. Authority structure. As already I have explained, each department will be headed by a particular manager, like finance manager or your marketing manager or your production manager. So this is authority structure. So the finance manager has got the authority to give directions to workers working in finance department. Similarly, production manager will have the authority to give directions to the production department. Likewise for your marketing department also. This is called your authority structure. Then group of persons. Obviously, each department will have group of people who will be headed by a manager and they have to receive direction from the manager. Communication. Communication also is very essential. how the managers, departmental heads communicate with the workers and get the work done. Then coordination. There might be different departments like finance, marketing and your production. But what is important is there should be coordination between these departments so that everything falls in place and they come out with a better quality product. Then environment is also important. A good working environment should be provided to people working in different departments. For example, especially in your production department, there should be safe working environment and the workers, they should not be pressurized too much. So when there is a free working environment, what happens? Workers tend to work with more zeal and they get motivated. So when they get motivated, they come out with better quality products. That is environment. Then rules and regulations. So when you are organizing different departments, there are certain set of rules and regulations to ensure discipline. Like what? The workers has to be in the factory premises by morning 9 o'clock. They are not supposed to use their cell phones during work and they are not supposed to talk anything personal at the time of work. They have to come in uniforms and they are let out only after 5 o'clock. So such rules and regulations are required to ensure discipline. So when there is discipline, workers will not take it for granted. So when they don't take it for granted and they work in a very dedicated manner, what happens is they come out with better quality products. So these are the nature of organizing. So next we will go for purpose of organizing. To facilitate organization. What is the meaning of this? So obviously why you are organizing is you want to come out with a better quality product. So when you come out with a better quality product, what is happening? You are increasing the sales. When sales is increased, you are making profit. So you are facilitating the organization to make profit. Next is increase efficiency of management. So here there is a word called efficiency. What is the meaning of efficiency? So efficiency is you are making use of limited resources and you are coming out with maximum output and quality output. So when you are organizing well, the efficiency is increased. That is, there is optimum utilization of resources. That is, raw materials is not wasted, time is not wasted. At the same time, you are coming out with maximum and quality output. This is efficiency. To facilitate growth and diversification, what is the meaning of this? Suppose you are organizing well, you are coming out with good quality products and you are making a lot of profit. Now what you can do, you can start other branches of your organization. You can diversify and grow. For example, you are having one factory or a business working in Mysore. You are making a lot of profit because you are organized well. Now you can start your branches all over Karnataka or India. So this is growth and diversification. Optimistic use of resources, that is, when organizing is done well, what happens is people become more confident, they are more positive. So when they are more confident and positive, they use resources in an optimistic way. That is, they are confident about the work and they don't waste the resources or they don't waste time. That is the thing. Next one, facilitates coordination and communication. So obviously when you are organizing, you are communicating well, you are coordinating between different departments like finance, production and marketing. So what is happening is you are facilitating coordination and communication. Next, permit optimum use of technological innovations. What is the meaning of this? Innovation means upgrading. So what is happening now? What technology that is prevailing today is getting outdated tomorrow. So when you are organizing, if you choose to innovate or if you choose to invest in a new technology, what you are doing, you are permitting optimum use of technological innovations. That is what latest trend is there in technology today. If you are adopting it, what you are doing, you are upgrading or you are innovating the technology inside your organization. That is the meaning. Stimulate creativity and initiative. What is the meaning of creativity? Creativity means you are thinking something different, that is out of box, and you are applying it in your organization while organizing. So when you are organizing, you can also be very creative and you can also be initiative. Initiative means you are giving freedom to subordinates or lower level employees to take decision on their own or to express their idea. For example, there is an employee who has got a very good idea regarding increasing productivity. So when you give him initiative to express, he can express. If you are not giving him initiative, that idea will be with himself. So that is the thing. So here you can stimulate both creativity and initiative. Eighth one, facilitate the development of managerial ability. So here what you are doing, you are making different departments, like what? For example, you are making 3 departments. So these are the 3 departments. We will consider this as the finance department, and we will consider this as the marketing department, and this is your production department. This is finance manager, marketing manager, and your production manager. Now what you are doing, as we have already explained, we are assigning duties for these managers. So finance manager will be assigned to do the finance related work. Marketing manager will be assigned to do marketing related work with these workers, like coming out with advertisements or any other kind of sales strategy. Your production manager has to make use of these workers and he has to produce. So here you are giving them duties. So what is happening? You are developing their managerial ability. That is, you are giving them authority to make use of the workers, and in turn you are developing their managerial ability. This is regarding the last point. So this is the purpose of organizing. That is, for what purpose you are organizing. So this is the end of today's session. So in the next session, what we'll be understanding is principles of organizing and types of organization. Thank you.